of Nigeria. I anchor the social work proficiency certificate examination, which is the gateway to membership of the institute and licensing of professionals. So because of this, that is why each and every one of us is here to enlist in the program that is called SWPCE, and this is the second diet in the series for professional examination, and this is final professional examination diet 2. The first diet was the first diet ended May, June, and this is the second diet, which will be starting any moment from now. Actually, it started last week, and because of some contingencies or the other, we've not been able to kickstart the workshop proper, but at least we've been able to kickstart last week. This week is the second week in the workshop, and we'll be seeing lecture proper, even though we are still waiting for some institutions to link up with us so that their candidates also can take off with us, but we will not continuously wait for them. We'll kickstart, and they may likely meet us in the middle of the workshop. So, like I said, once again, you're welcome. My name is Dr. Atere Olawale of the Chartered Institute of Social Work Practitioners of Nigeria. Because we are many, I would have loved us to introduce ourselves one after the other, but that may not be possible for now, because this orientation meeting is meant to last for about 30-45 minutes, just to intimate us with what we'll be meeting in the program right from now to the exam period. But let me first and foremost introduce some of the Institute's persons who you likely may be meeting in the course of your interaction with us and the course of your membership enlistment and licensing. I have with me on this platform Mr. Onikpede Francis. I'm very sure that I saw him now. He will just say, he will greet us and say one or two things to us in welcoming us. He is the head of administration of the Institute. Mr. Dayo Onikpede, can you please unmute and speak to your people?
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Atere. Good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening, sir. Sama.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, I'm pleased to be, in this meeting this evening, and I would like to welcome everyone to the Diet 2 of the professional proficiency workshop, August September diet. Like Dr. Atere has mentioned, it's something that has started, a couple of months ago. We have the first one, May, June, then this is the second one now, August, September. So we just appeal to everyone. All you need to do is just to make yourself available. At least we have a month or so of rigorous workshop. Every Saturday, we have season facilitators that will take us along. You will enjoy them starting from tomorrow by 9 in the morning. So we're having lectures. So please just make yourself available so that you have a lot to gain from this. And then when the exam comes through, it won't be that difficult for you to skate through. I pray God will spare our lives, and at the end of the day, we achieve our target. God bless you all.
Amen, sir.
Amen. Amen, sir. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Francis.
Yes, sir.
Maybe before the end of our interaction today, you'll be also coming up to tell us about documentation processes and the payment of workshop and examination fee and the deadline. And I know that the deadline is likely end of this month, but you will tell us, and some people have been having challenges of how to upload their documents. There's always a way out. I trust him for that. He will always give us soft landing in some issues so that we can make proper documentation that will be in our files in the institute. And then we're very sure that it will not also take it easy with those who will not finish up their payments before the end of the month, because we expect that the workshop leads to the exam and there's no break in between, and you must be able to fulfill your obligations before you are able to write. So he will be intimating us on that. And also I have our IT personnel, with us who will be attending to who have been attending to our IT needs, and also will also be serving you wherever you need any assistance concerning IT. I have with us here Mr. Shegun Oshijiri. You may call him Mr. Oxygen if you wish. So, Mr. Shegun Oshijiri, can you please unmute and speak to your people?
Yeah, good evening, Dr. Atere. Good evening, everyone. I'm Adishegun Oshijiri. I'm the IT Technical Support Assistant. So I want to welcome you all to this program, August-September Diet. And if you need any technical assistance, please don't hesitate to ask on the platform. So feel free to ask any questions that has to do with joining the Zoom session, and at the same time getting the recording regularly. So please, if you have any challenge or any issue that has to do with the network, device and all that, so you can always use the platform to ask any question, and I can assure you that it will be attended to. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Shegun Oshijiri, for that insight. Also, if you have any challenge, some of you have not been able to upload this thing, you can also ask him questions on how and what to do as touching whatever you facing. And you are sure to have excellent assistance. Thank you very much. And we also have in our midst some of our facilitators. I think I saw Mr. Oni. Okay, it's off. It's off now. Okay. I also see Mr. Mbina Ita. Mr. Mbina Ita is my own assistant for my course, because some of the course I will take, and he also will take some part of the course where you see my name on the timetable. So you may be interfacing with him most of the time because of my schedule for now. So because of that, I want Mr. Social Worker Mbina to please unmute and say hi to your people.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Dr. Atere. You're all welcome to this program, August-September Diet. And just like Dr. Atere rightly said, because of his tight schedule, I'll be standing in to assist him, specifically on ethics and principles of social work. So I look forward to having an engaging class session and discussion with you all. So in the process of learning and throughout the course of this program, you feel free to engage us in whatever questions you have, and we will be free to see how we can dish out from our experiences to guide you through. Thank you once again and welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, sorry, I didn't unmute. So, thank you so much, social worker Bina Ita, for welcoming us and for the expectation of a splendid and wonderful time that we're having together. We also have in our midst social worker Yakub Oni, one of our facilitators. Can social worker Yakub Oni also unmute and speak to our people? Thank you. Okay, I think it's off again. Okay. Whenever he comes back, we have him say hi to us and as well as other facilitators and members of the team as we have them present at this inaugural meeting. Once again, let me say a big welcome to you. It's going to be a wonderful time together as we rub minds. You know, candidates here are not somewhat novice to what social work is. They have studied social work or allied discipline in social work and have been able to get one or two things from their years of studying social work and from their years of practicing. And we know that in every well-meaning profession that is practice-based, it is very, very important that this exercise is done. All well-meaning professions always go through this pathway for ensuring that we have those who are practicing the profession the right frame of mind and the right frame of service for holistic service to service user and for ensuring that we have the best of global practice within our own space. Outside of Nigeria, you will agree with me that for you to also be licensed, you must also undergo some training, you must undergo some examination, and you must be certified that yes, you are able to provide social work service to Nigerians and all those who come across you in your humanitarian endeavor or your humanitarian service to Nigerians and all those who need intervention from such professionals. So professionals are those who have been trained in class, 20-30%, but trained in skills on the field, 70-80%. Bulk of what we do is practice, though we go to school to learn theories and research, and that gives us opportunity to be able to apply what we have learned in school to real life experience of people who may be coming across us or who will be coming across for intervention. So that's why it's necessary to upscale at every point in time. And you know that even when you have scaled through this workshop and you've written your exam and you have passed, that is not the end. It is continuous training upon training. because at every 2 years, you need to also be renewing your license. And renewal of license is not just coming and stamping your license. It is also to look at what you have done in the past 2 or 3 years and then be able to validate the fact that you are practicing in the best form that is needed for the holistic intervention of people who need your service. So because of that, the social work provisional certificate examination is the on-spot program that the Chartered Institute of Social Practitioners are brought in to ensure that those who must practice in Nigeria will have to pass through, as it is in the act that was signed by the Parliament and the President of Nigeria, Act 25 of 2022, which makes it mandatory for anyone who will practice social work in Nigeria to pass through. And then having passed through it, you are now those who are successful are then inducted into membership of the institute through an oath, and then the license of the Chartered Institute. So it is very, very important that each one of us take this moment or this 1 month that we interacting together very, very serious. A part that you have to be on your own as we are like this. We listen to, we interact through lectures and things like that. It's not a one-man show. It is not a facilitator's show. It's a rubbing of minds, because there is also a lot of things that we have also learned on the field that we need to bring together. We need to harness such that will give both the trainer and the trainees capacity to rub minds and capacity to learn from one another. And I know that social work is a profession that hinges on human being, relationship, and the environment. And the environment in which each and every one of us work is, or we operate from, may be slightly different. Some are in rural communities, some are in village, some are in hospitals, some are in organizations, some are in schools, some. So you have diverse environments or social space where we practice from. So we'll be rubbing our mind during this period to ensure that we bring ourselves to a point where we can learn bit and bit from each other. And at the same time, we're still going to have sessions that will bring us together. And that is the part of research that we're going to be grouping us together. Each group will have to be presenting a research topic, and we're going to be writing and defending it. And at the end of the day, you're going to be awarded marks. So in a nutshell, we're having 4 courses during this period. There are 4 courses that we are going to be engaging with SWK 602, SWPC 602, SWPC 604, SWPC 606, SWPC 608. The SWPC 608 is not going to be taught by anybody, it's going to be moderated because all of us in this diet will be grouped, and we have about 4 or 5 groups, because this is not a large session. Last diet we had about 13 groups, make up of 10, some group 12. So, but here we will not be up to that. We are going to do group work or group research work, and then presentation from among those who have done that research work. And that is going to give us opportunities to network, opportunity to do group work, opportunity to know ourselves at intimate level, opportunity for us to be able to know ourselves at personal level, so that working together begins from here. It is not when you finish that you are looking for somebody who is into this area, and then you'll be scratching your head. It begins from here. Synergy, cooperation, love, everything starts from here. And it's a build up to what you'll be experiencing during your induction. By the time we are taking your oath, you understand what we are doing now, because part of what you are doing now will be explained during your oath taking at your induction to zero it in that we are in one body. We cannot disappoint ourselves. So because of that, the SWPCE is a unique program, and I know that as we begin, you are going to be enriched. Both the trainers and the trainees are going to be deeply enriched. So let me also say that this is an online program, as you know, but then being an online program does not mean that you handle it with levity. We desire that you handle it with all manner of seriousness for you to attend. Your attendance is one of the things we also look at. The ICT is here. It helps us also to take attendance of those who participate in each of the classes, and the cumulative of which is also used as a continuous assessment. So those who find the right not to come to class or not to make contributions, each of the sessions are recorded. So we'll hear what are transpired in each of the workshop sessions. We have for each of the courses, our aim is to ensure that we have at least 6-7 hours of workshop session, and that is also rated. It is weighted because in some in some institutions outside Nigeria, when they ask for your transcript from us, when you be needing it outside of Nigeria, it is our transcripts are rated and weighted as well. And part of the weight is the hours spent on each of these courses. And it is very important that you take it very serious, because we take it serious on our own part. And that is why we are just giving waiver, as is expected of every well-meaning professions, to have waivers for some certain candidates. And that's why you have had waivers for those of you who are in the universities, for those of you who are already working and have studied social work and allied disciplines. You have waivers already from our own end, which also will be in that transcript. So because of that, it's very important that we take it very, very serious. So like I said, it's an online program. The examination is also online. Previously, about 6 years ago, 6-7 years ago, before COVID, we used to have it pen on paper, but COVID mode, which we find the examination, you are expected to answer 80 questions. 80 questions, and each question carries just 1 mark. It means that 80 questions in 1 hour. The ICT will also still remind us about to arm ourselves with before we engage our examination, and also maybe giving us a pre-examination module, which we can also practice to familiarize ourselves with the online exam portals. So it's very important that we know this. Like I've said, that the examination is always 80 questions, 80 marks in 1 hour. The 20 mark is your continuous assessment, your attendance, and your class participation. And sometimes, if the facilitators like, they post questions to you, they give you assignment, which you bring back. So it depends on each of the facilitator to know how to award the 20 points. But dole, you have your attendance inclusive in your continuous assessment. Then I said earlier that LWPC 608 is research and is group research. So it's a seminar. So from next week, the group list will be out, which will be populated as other schools will join us. So the list will be out. You know the group you belong to. Then you coin your own, you come up with your own seminar topic. You work on it together. There will be deadline set. Then you submit. You have examiners from practice and from other universities who part of those who help assess together, do corrections for you and things like that. And at the end of the day, they will leave you to present. You present in the presence of other persons who are from the universities, who are from practice, who will look at what you are and score you. And the score is also 80 marks. So your group question, your group cooperation, your group ideas will score you 20 points. In the last class, some people have not, in the last diet, some people have not received their result now because they did not participate in their own group seminars. In fact, some of them may not be inducted. Why? Because it's a bad spirit for social workers not to engage with others when group assignments are given. So social workers are known for relationship building and ensuring that they meet up with targets, because time is always of essence for social workers, and we always ensure that whatsoever is given to us is time bound and all hands must be on deck. So your 80 marks is for you to be taken if you do good work. And during this period of defense of your seminar work, it's expected that each group also contribute honorarium for those who will be looking at your work. It is not for free that they will do it. We invite them, we'll send your work to them, they will read it, they will make contribution and input. So each group will contribute, and we don't say that it will be much. The last set, they contribute 5,000 naira per person in the group because they are large. At least we have between 10 and 13 person in each of the groups. So that is what is done with that course, SWPCE 608. So I think I will need to stop here for a while I allow others to also make contribution. If social worker Oni is here, okay, it's not yet back. Okay, so let me stop here for now. If Mr. Francis Onikpede will want to talk on your registration, the deadline for exam payment and things like that, you may please come on, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Dr. Atere. Good evening once again. I remain your friend in social work service, the Institute headquarters, Dayo Nipede. You call me Dayo, I answer you. You call me Francis, I answer you. The same. Yeah. So for the payment, for the workshop payment, I think by now we all know the amount that each and every one of us is expected to pay. And the deadline, as rightly mentioned by Dr. Atere, I think August ending. We are not thinking of extension for now, but if there's going to be any extension, we'll let you know. But then the deadline sets, already is ending of this month. So I just want to appeal to everyone to just, do the needful by paying the workshop fee on time. And as soon as you pay, you can use if you have your bank app, you can make use of the app to pay. Then you generate the e-copy receipt. When you generate the e-copy receipt, you go back to the website, receipt upload the portal. You go there and upload your receipt and indicate what to pay for. FIPE examination fee. So we get it at the back end. Then if you don't have an app, you can approach a POS point and first of all ask if the machine can generate a receipt. If the machine cannot generate a receipt, then you move to another point where the machine can generate a receipt, because you need to upload your receipt. If you don't upload your receipt, they won't know whether you are paid or not. And at the end of the day, when we are putting the names together, your name will be omitted. So in order not to allow that to happen, please, as soon as you make your payment, just go and upload. We have candidates from institution base. They know what they're supposed to pay. And those who are working on their own individually, you know what you are supposed to pay, because all of us are doing the same thing, but then the stuff is not the same because of certain conditions attached. So please, I think for the people from institutional base, some of them are not around. So if they come around, we also repeat the same thing. So as soon as you make your payment, please proceed to the portal and upload your receipt. We get the receipt at the back end. Dr. Atele also mentioned that if you are having issue with uploading some of your documents, maybe you've been able to upload one, there are other ones you want to upload that cannot, you have other professional certificates that you want to upload, or any other thing you want to upload that you cannot upload. Well, there's always a way where there's no way. You can reach out to me, we'll look for a way to, get those documents from you so that you can have a complete document inside your file, because each and everyone is going to get a file. When you have a file, tomorrow, anybody can come around like, okay, you want to see your file. It's just to bring out your file and, we look at the documents. And maybe upon your induction, after induction, you apply for some of this abroad based agency, like Social Work England, Canada, and so on and so forth. They have to get back to us to verify your documents. So what we do is just to go to your file, bring out your documents, and authenticate and get back to them. But if some of those things you submitted to them are not in your file, then it will be difficult for us to respond appropriately, because they always want detailed information. You understand? Whatever you send to them, they will send to us to verify if it's something that emanates from our institution or from our institute. But if you submit something that is not there, it will be difficult for us to verify. So I just appeal to everyone, if you're having issue, uploading your documents, you can reach out to me or Mr. Shegun Oshijiri, our IT support personnel. We are always there to answer your call. My WhatsApp line is 08162875607. Anytime of the day you message me, once I see it, I reply you. You can call me too. I will also answer your call, because that is why we are there for you. So if you have any challenge or challenges uploading any of your documents, there's a way we can get it from you. You can make use of any of our email handles. We have info at C-ISOWN. We have admin at C-ISOWN. We also have a Gmail, isonedge, at gmail.com. So you can make use of those email addresses to, send your document across. We get them and we do the needful at our own back end. So once again, Sam, please, I pray God we enlarge your coast and provide. We know what the economy is saying now. The economy is not smiling. Everybody's just struggling to at least get something done. But I just pray that God will continue to make way for us. What looks like a mountain, there's a way God will suppress it to become a plain ground, and God will continue to help us in that regard. So I don't think installment payment is allowed, so to say, because the money is not much. But then, if like you want to pay the money twice, if you are paying, let's say, 80,000 naira now, and it's 50,000 naira you have now, like instead of to like, okay, let me keep the money, say I have 50,000, another thing can come on, you may touch the money, quickly pay the 50,000 naira, get the receipt, just receipt one. So when you are doing the second one, which is the balance of the payment, you just write it and upload the two at the same time, so that you have a complete payment. So then it won't be like, okay, maybe if you are paid half, you are disturbing you during examination to pay your money, because if you don't pay, or we cannot get the receipt at the back end, then we may not be allowed to sit for the exam. You won't be sent a link for the exam. So please make your payment and upload your receipt. Very, very important. That is the only way we can verify your payment. Once you pay, upload it, then we get it at our back end and file it appropriately. So I just want to say good evening to everyone once again. Let me stop there while I return to Dr. Atere. So if there's any question you want to ask me too, you can ask me. I'm still available.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Dayo Nipede. We are grateful for that clarity.
Yep. Welcome, sir.
May we ask our ICT personnel, Mr. Shegun Shijiri, to also talk to us about our social communication handles, so that we can also familiarize people with each of them. Thank you very much, Mr. Shegun Shijiri. Hello, Mr. Shijiri, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
Please go ahead.
Yeah. Once again, good evening, everyone. Our communication channel still remains the WhatsApp platform. From time to time, we'll be updating you on various activities through the WhatsApp platforms. And if perhaps it has to do with individual information, it will be forwarded to individuals' mail or directly to individuals' WhatsApp contacts. So, and also, just like Mr. Dayo said, if you have any challenge as regards uploading, please don't hesitate to contact Mr. Dayo or myself, who will assist you. And please, want to encourage you as much as possible to use the platform, the portal for the uploads, because that is very important. And because all the information will be centralized and it will be downloaded from the backend. So if you fail to do that, it will be difficult for us to get the necessary information for documentations. So please just feel free to contact any of us, Mr. Dayo, Dr. Atere is there, myself. If you need any assistance that has to do with uploading your information or credentials. Thank you very much, sir.
Please intimate on communication handle.
Okay, yes. Our social media platform, we're on Facebook. Our Facebook handle is at C-ISOWN. So you can just go to your Facebook, navigate to the search bar, then search for Chartered Institute of Social Work Practitioners of Nigeria. You will see our page there. So kindly follow us on our Facebook page, as well on X platform, formerly known as Twitter. We are also on Twitter. So just search for at C-ISOWN, at C-ISOWN. That is our X handle. Then also we are on YouTube as well. Just search for at C-ISOWN as well. You will see our YouTube channel. We're also on Instagram at C-ISOWN as well. That's our username. So you can search for at C-ISOWN, or you type Chartered Institute of Social Work Professionals of Nigeria. You'll see the page. So we want to encourage you to join all our social media channels for information, because we usually post information regularly on those channels. So please try as much as possible. Lastly, before I forget, we are also on LinkedIn platform. So just search for Chartered Institute of Social Work Professionals of Nigeria. You will see our page on LinkedIn. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
One last thing I would like to mention on please let's limit posting on the platform. We don't want irrational posting. Good morning, happy birthday, and that on the platform, because while we are doing that, some vital information that is meant for the workshop may be missed. So let's have decorum in the use of the WhatsApp group. And again, we'll be posting the lecture notes for each of the courses. Between now and tomorrow morning, you will see some of the lecture notes, other resource material that you will need for this workshop to be posted on the workshop WhatsApp wall. From there, it is from that wall that you access all information pertaining to this workshop and examination. Please always be on the watch out. Always go there to check every morning, because as information comes, we drop it there. As we have one or two things to pass, we drop it there. And it's not for one person, it's a collective, so it's a collective thing. So when we are on a group like this, please let's limit what we can post. I prefer an emoji when something has been posted. Just give an emoji, thumbs up, things like that, rather than writing words. Because in writing words, it can cover information that have earlier been passed. And some people don't have the patience to scroll up or scroll down to go and be searching for information that is needed, which have been passed. So they keep asking questions, they keep raising issues that are being resolved, or issues that information have been given on. So if we don't pollute, or if we don't jam pack the wall with other informations that are not geared towards the workshop, it will be very, very beneficial for all of us. And I believe we are all mature candidates, and we can handle things of this nature very well. Again, during this period, if you are not speaking, please ensure that you mute your mic, because we will not like noise from our background to always interfere with lectures when it's ongoing. So please, and I know that sometimes some of us may be in the car, in the bus, it's online, so we can be anywhere listening. What sometimes do happen is that some people will just put on their data, they will switch onto the class, and then they will not be there, so that they can be counting attendance. We don't want just your attendance. We want your attendance and for you to participate effectively. Even when you are doing something else, always engage. Always engage, because I do it a number of times. I just throw questions and ask some person, and sometimes it's just unfortunate that people will just be there. You wait for the person to answer, 3-5 minutes is gone. The person don't even know that you have asked him or her a question. It's a way of checking on each one of us to ensure that we are effectively participating in the workshop. So please, let's have good concentration while on this diet. And I believe that we'll have a swell time together. So I want to open for each one that may likely have one question or the other to come up with the question so that we may answer before we close this session. Thank you very much. So if you have one or two things to say, you may please say it. I'm seeing some questions on the chat board. I think the ICT will respond to that. And then the ones that pertains to also the admin will respond to that. Okay. If I see your hands, I'll call you to speak, but I've not seen anybody's hands raised. We are waiting for responses. Is there anybody who have Olamide Alale?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Good
please
afternoon, sir.
go ahead.
Yes,
Good
sir.
afternoon,
Thank you
ma'am.
very much, sir. Yes, sir. The research and seminar section that you talked about, sir, I don't really get it. I thought you said you are going to have another work that we are going to research on individually. I don't really get that part, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, ma'am. SWPC 608 is research seminar. And like we said, it's going to be group research seminar. We're going to be picking people from different area, different states, different practice. We are going to be grouping them together. And they will have their own platform. They will set up their own WhatsApp platform where they will be having their meeting, where they will be dropping their materials. They are going to meet and come up with a topic, a research topic, a clinical research topic, a practice research topic. As social workers, what we do every day is research. Whether you like it or not, research is not meant only for those in academics. Those who are handling one intervention or the other, from the point where a person approach you or a person approach your agency, research has started. So we are going to be grouping people. They will pick a topic, a clinical topic, or a practice topic, a topic that is tailored towards practice. So they look at it, then they submit, they work on it, they write and submit. And it will be given to a reviewer who will review that work that you have done, that your group have done. And then when you are done with your reviewer, you will call one or two persons at random from the leader of that group. The leader of the group and one other person will present the work. And then we'll ask questions. And then we rate the group. So that's what we do with SWPC 608. So it is not an individual work. Social work, sometimes when you are engaging in intervention, it is not individual work. Sometimes it is group work. And sometimes you don't start a work and end it as professionals. So you have input from other professionals. So the same thing we are doing with this research. So there must be input from within the group and then from outside the group as well. What we call the other group is like case conferencing. when your reviewer have looked at it and you are coming to present it, that presentation for us is case conferencing. So all of us are looking at it together, what you have done from beginning to the end together, and we're making our recommendations. So that is what we do with SWPC 608. I hope I've been able to answer your question.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir. Sir.
I thought you want to speak. Please, you can go ahead.
Yes. Okay, my question is for that after you fill the form, uploaded your information and everything, what is now left is for you to pay for the training, which is the 80,000. Can you still go back again after you've submitted your document? Can you still go back and now upload the receipts again after paying? That's what I want to know.
Okay, I think Mr. Shijun would like to answer to that.
Okay, sir.
Are you with us, sir? Mr. Shijun.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, after payment, you go back to the portal, you will see upload the receipt section. So when you click upload the receipt section, it will pop up a new page where you will see our purpose of payment. So you put the purpose of payment there, then upload the receipt. So you upload the receipt from your device, you select the receipt and upload it so that we can print it out from our back end and put it in your file. So after making payment, you have to upload the receipts.
Okay.
Do you
So it
understand
means
now?
like I still have access because I'm already filled the form and everything.
Yes, you still have
Can I
access to
still
the
go back
platform.
again? I still have access.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes, you go back and
Thank you.
upload your receipts.
That
Yes.
was all. Okay. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Please, a lot of those that want to upload form that they finished filling, submitting, you didn't upload your form. Should you go and fill go to the portal and fill again to upload it?
Yes,
That's your document.
if you
Hello,
couldn't
sir.
upload your hello, are you there?
I'm with you, sir.
Yes. If you could not upload your form, that is why we say we should contact us who will assist you in uploading it from our end. Do you understand it now? If you cannot upload the form, if you don't know how to attach PDF file, JPEG file, let us know. We'll assist you.
Okay,
We'll guide you on how to do it.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Hello, sir.
Okay, I can see Mr. Lucky. Can you please speak up? You have the
Yes.
floor.
Yes, sir. This is Mr. Lucky. Good evening, sir. Are you there, sir?
Please go ahead. Please go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, okay, sir. Based on the network that was disturbing me here, I could get a lot of things upright. But I overheard one of the hosts talking about the questions, that is your materials for the participant to have the material. That if someone have not paid, if someone have paid, there's a link given to the person for those materials to be put down for the particular person that have paid already. Is it the way to go? It looks like. I want to know better on that area because the network was disturbing me a lot on the rotation.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
thank you, Mr. Lucky. We
Yes, sir.
said that it is still the same WhatsApp platform that every of lecture notes for each of the courses you'll be taking will be on the wall of the WhatsApp group. So whether you have finished paying or you have not finished paying, don't worry. On the wall of the group, you will always see your lecture notes there. It's now left for you to download it, whether you want to print it or you want to store it on your system or you want to store it on your phone. It's left to you. We are very generous. No wahala about that. Whether you are finished paying or not, you always have the lecture notes.
Hello, sir.
Thank you.
Hello, sir.
I can see a public hand.
Hello, sir.
Hello,
Okay,
sir.
let's have a public, please.
Okay, there's a question that just come to me and to throw into the house now. The thing is that if just like what you just said, after I finish paying or not paying, but someone can easily write the exam without the payment, because I'm still struggling to get the payment, and I believe that we'll try to get half of the payment before the examination. For now,
I think we have addressed that issue that everybody has till the end of this month to make their payment. That's why if you like, pay once, it's okay. If you don't have the way with that, you can pay it twice. If you don't have the way with that, you can give even to pay 3 times so that it's convenient for each and every person. We are not we don't want to stress anybody. We know what the country is saying now. So but the fact is that we want each and everyone to try as much as possible to meet up by the end of this month. Because at the end of the day, when the exam period is here, you will not be able to write your exam without having made your full payment.
Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir. Another thing I want to ask. Hello, sir. Another thing I want to ask is that based on
please let's give the floor to somebody else, please. We'll come back to you. Let somebody else.
This is my last question, sir. Another thing I want to ask is that based as a social worker, based on the research, how it's going to look like, sir?
That depends on the group you fall in.
Facilitators, you said on the research aspect, I want to have a clear explanation on that research aspect, sir.
We had said that it's going to be group research. We had said that it's going to be group research. It's group work. And with you, I'm already speaking.
Hello, sir.
Are you with us?
Yeah, on that research aspect, I'm trying to ask. I'll try to have a response on that research aspect of it, sir.
Yes, I've heard you, sir. I'm giving a feedback on that. We have explained it about 2 or 3 times. We had said that it's going to be research. It now depends on the group you fall into. It's a group work. You are going to be meeting with others, discussing, brainstorming, looking for materials, looking for case study from cases you have handled and things like that to form your research.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
And then you submit them. You have case conferencing as a defense. So that's
with you, sir.
About the research. Then let's have Madam Opemipo.
I'm with you, sir. Hello, sir. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, please. Is that Olamide Opemipo?
No, it's Olamide Alale, sir.
Okay, can you please speak?
Yes, sir. I just want a clarification. While I was filling my form, I already paid the money that was stated there. That was 30,000, and I uploaded the receipt as well.
Let's say
that was what?
I'll start my lecture.
Hello, sir.
I know. I will retouch.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Please continue. We are with you. Continue, please.
Yes, sir. I want to know, is there any other fee I have to pay again apart from that, sir?
How much did you say you paid?
30,000 on the diet I'm doing, on the exam that I'm to write, and I've paid it, sir. So I don't know whether
Are you an index student?
I don't understand that,
Are
sir.
you an index? Are you coming from a school? Are you coming from a school?
Yes, sir. I'm coming from
Are you
last
a student of a department from last year? Hey, your case is different.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You are an index student of LASU.
Yes, sir.
I only added LASU student on this platform because I don't want you to miss out. Those who have seen from the back end I have added. While waiting for your HOD to send the list of all the index candidates to us.
Yes, sir.
So your case is a different one. You are an index student of MSc program LASU.
Yes, sir.
So so your case is different. So if you have paid, send your receipt to your HOD. It is your HOD that handles your receipts, and send your name to us.
Okay, sir. But I've also uploaded it, sir. Yes. I will send it, sir.
Because see, I understand of course, normally you have to upload it. You upload it and then you submit a copy of it to your HOD. They will compile the list of everyone who have done so and send to us the list, an official letter conveying the names of candidates to us. I've explained this to some of your classmates. It is based on that list that will be sent to us that you have your registration number, exam registration number. Those whose name are not found in the list that will be sent to us by the HOD of your department in LASU will not get registration number. And if you write exam, well, you will not even be able to write your exam because you don't have reg number to put on your examination. And your exam result also is released to your department, not on the platform. It is independent candidates that are sent on the platform. So just ensure that you meet with your HOD and give him your receipt of your indexing so that you can include your name on the list they are compiling. It's very important, sir. Please.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right. If we don't have any further question, I think we are
Hello,
good
good
to
afternoon,
begin.
sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Who am I? Good afternoon. Okay.
Good afternoon, it's Tosin. It's Tosin Fidari.
Fidari, okay.
Yes, sir.
Please,
sir.
Very snappy.
Okay, sir. Based on the admission letter I got, it said application for membership. So I want to confirm, after this particular course and I'm successful in it, what is the next stage?
The next thing that you'll be invited for induction ceremony.
Okay.
And once you are inducted, it is that certificate of induction or into membership of the institute and your SWPC certificate that will now use in applying for your license.
Okay, so after this course, I'll be given the SWPSC certificate, then
yes,
I'll be inducted, then I can go ahead from there.
Yes, from there, you now apply for your license.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. The another question is that how can we access our profile online? Because I got the admission letter. I've done how can we access our profile on the institute platform? If you want to maybe add some other certification or stuff like that on it, how can we access it? I've not even uploaded and I've paid for 3 weeks, but you have confirmed.
Yes,
sir.
The ICT personnel have already addressed that issue. Just get in touch with him. He will be able to sort you out. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, man. Somebody raised a question. Please, I would like to ask that is the institution for practitioner alone or individual can also have the license? Yes, so far you study social work or allied discipline. By allied discipline, we mean sociology, psychology, G&C, adult education, community development, peace and conflict studies, and things. Those are some allied discipline to social work, because social work is never a standalone discipline. So if anybody that has that, whether you have been practicing or you are still looking for work, or you are a student or you are a fresh student, whosoever you are, and you pass through SWPCE and you become a member of the Chartered Institute, then it is those certificates that you will use in applying for your license. Anyone who does not have a license has no business practicing social work in Nigeria. That person is a quack. So whether you have not gotten a job, but you must prepare for that job. Part of your preparation is to ensure that you get the right certification by your degree programs and your SWPC and your licenses, so that by the time you are getting a job, whether in Nigeria or outside Nigeria, you know you are already an accredited social work practitioner. You are not a quack. You have the backing of the government for you to practice social work in Nigeria. That is what it is. Thank you. Mr. Jacob Oricha.
Yes, good evening, sir. Hello.
Please go ahead. We are with you. You have the floor, sir.
Okay, thank you. I just want to ask, I have registered and I have paid for the examination, the final professional examination, but I've not gotten my admission letter. I don't know, is there any admission letter that I will get? Because I had someone talking about admission letter. Thank
yes,
you.
Mr. Jacob, check your WhatsApp. I sent it to you, sir.
Okay, sir.
I think it's last week or so.
Oh, wow. Sorry, I've not really checked. Thank you, sir.
Please, thank you. I guess we have to call it a wrap from here so that we get prepared for our lectures or our interactions tomorrow from 9 to 1 p.m. tomorrow. So I want to wish each and every one of us the best of the remaining part of the day, and while expecting that we have a good time together during this 1 month weekend workshop and examination. Thank you very much for being here with us. Hopefully we'll still meet some of our other candidates in the course of our interaction during each of the courses. Thank you very much. Enjoy the remaining part of the day.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir.